Hello everyone, today I'll be teaching you how to make Bengali fish curry. For this, I'll need some rohu fish which I've cut into darne shape, and then I'll need some whole spices, namely some bay leaves, some dried red chili and a cinnamon stick. I'll also need some ginger and garlic which I'll turn into a paste, and I'll need some cumin seeds and some coriander seeds which I'll turn into powder. I'll also need some turmeric, some red chili, some garam masala and salt. And for the tempering, I'll need some panch foron. A panch foron is basically a Bengali spice mixture which is made up of fennel seeds, fenugreek seeds, cumin seeds, mustard seeds and nigella seeds. I'll also need some tomato which I'll turn into paste. I'll take the paste of 2 tomatoes for this recipe, and a potato which I'll cut into wedges and parboil. And for cooking, I'm using mustard oil. Now as you can see, I have processed all my ingredients. Now it's time to marinate the fish. For that, I'll take some mustard oil, a little bit of salt and turmeric. And toss the fish. Now I'll keep the fish like this for 10 to 30 minutes. Now it's been 30 minutes. It's time to fry the fish. For that, I'll turn on the gas and place a fry pan on medium heat, and I'll add a little bit of mustard oil. Now mustard oil has a very pungent taste, so it is advisable to let it smoke for 1 to 2 minutes before adding anything. Now the oil has smoked for around a minute, so the fish is ready to go in. Now I won't cook the fish through, just give it a nice color from the outside. Now the fish is ready. I'll put them back into the bowl. And put this pan back on the heat. And in the same oil, I'll fry my parboiled potatoes. Again, the idea is to just give them a nice color. They will cook inside the gravy. Now the potatoes are done. I'll keep them with the fish. And I will save this oil to make the gravy. Now it's time to make the gravy. For that, I'll take a saucepan and place over medium heat. And then I'll add the leftover oil from the fish and potatoes. And then also add a little bit of mustard oil. And let it smoke. Now I'll temper the oil with panch foron. And then I'll add my dry spices. and I will cook it until the oil has a nice fragrance. Now the oil is ready. I'll add the tomato paste and cook until the tomato dries out. Now I will cover this pan with a lid and cook for 10 to 15 minutes. Now the tomato has been cooking for around 15 minutes. It has totally dried out, so it's time to add the rest of the ingredients. So I'll remove the lid. I'll add a little bit of ginger and garlic paste. I've also soaked some mustard seeds, both black and yellow, and made a paste out of it, which I'll also add into this. And then I'll add some water. And now I'll add the powdered spices. So I'll add some turmeric powder, some red chili powder, some cumin powder, some coriander powder, and a little bit of garam masala. And mix the gravy. Now I'll add some water. And let the gravy simmer for around 10 to 15 minutes. Now it's been 15 minutes, so I'll remove the lid. Yes, the gravy is perfectly cooked. Now it's time to add the fish and the potatoes. I keep it aside. Now I'll adjust the seasoning. A little bit of salt. Make sure not to move the fish too much, otherwise it will break. And now I'll finish it off with some roughly chopped coriander leaves and let it simmer for 1 minute. Now the fish is ready. Yes. Now I will plate this.